Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are well. I have been absent from YouTube for a very long time and has been a very busy time. So for this reason I couldn't upload any videos, but now hopefully I will be back again, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video that you are used from me. Today I want to show you my new planner, Hobonichi Weeks Mega Planner for 2023. I'm going to unbox it with you guys, and later on I hope to make more videos about book related and language learning related content. So I try to make videos again, but today I'm going to show you my new planner for next year. I always love to watch videos about planners and journals and how people organize their life, their readings, their language learning goals. I'm very bad at keeping on a journal for everything. So for language learning or for daily journaling, I always come back to it like once a month. So I like to have one small planner that I use as a journal and as a planner for everything. So I will add notes for, of course, my schoolwork, for work, for my personal goals, but also language learning, reading. I will do everything with one planner, and for now it was this one. This is a very cheap one that I ordered from AliExpress. It's not a very great planner, but so far I have been using it for this year. And for next year I bought a Hobonichi because I hear very great things about this planner and I always wanted to try it out. So I will show you first how I was using this one. In here I have personal information, so that's why it's covered up. But this is how the planner looks from the inside. And as you can see, I like to write small notes here for what I'm currently reading or what I'm doing for language learning and so on. And here as well, I'm doing something for schoolwork, and then I have my to-do list where I write down what I have to do for school, what I want to do for language learning, and also what I'm currently reading at that moment. So that's how I like to use this kind of planner. And then of course I do have a reading journal, and I also try to keep up with a language learning journal, but this is what I actually update almost daily. For this reason I wanted a better journal that I would use more and would have more writing space. So this is how it looks per week. So at the end I like to have some notes, some note-taking space, and this journal doesn't really have this because yeah, it's just a journal that only has one page per week. And on this page I wanted to keep up with all the movies and TV shows that I'm watching, and yeah, kind of rate them with a 5-star rating, and to see what's coming up in the future for new movies and new TV shows. And that's actually it, because there's not a lot of writing space. So from January 2023 I will be using for the first time a Hobonichi journal. So let's unbox it together and wrap it together. So I ordered this one from Italy because the Dutch store was already sold out. I couldn't buy it anywhere, and to import it from America was very expensive. It would cost me $60, while this planner only costs $20 or something. So I found an online store from Italy, and they had very cheap import costs because it's in Europe. So yeah, that's where it's from. So I have also ordered a cover for the journal, which is this one. I really liked it. At first I wanted to do a clear cover, but then I saw this one and I thought, well, this is also pretty nice. So you can see it here. And this is the journal. Let me see. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks Mega. So it has more writing space on the back of the journal. And that's really good for how I'm going to use it. Okay, I think I don't need this one. So let me see. I bought the blue edition, but it's a hardcover, and yeah, so far it's looking pretty nice. So it starts in 2023. In here we have an overview of the 2023, 2022 and 2024 year per week, or yeah, year calendar. And in here we have all the natural public holidays in Japan. So this is the Japanese edition. That's also another thing that I didn't want to use the American webshop, because the American webshop only had the English edition and the Italian webshop had also the Japanese editions, and I really wanted the Japanese edition. So we have here all the public holidays in Japan. I will add public holidays from Holland or Russia myself. I don't need that in a journal, but I thought this was quite nice to have. So in here we see that on 11th, so in November the 3rd, there is a culture day, and on May the 5th you have the Children's Day, Kodomo no Hi. What do we have more? Suppotsu no Hi, meaning sport day, I think. Midori no Hi, which is strange. That means the day of the color green, because Midori is green for so far I know. Let me look it up, what that means. So Midori no Hi, yeah, Midori no Hi is a greenery day. The present observation of Greenery Day as a public holiday in Japan stems from the celebration of the birthday of the emperor. Okay, well, I never... of the Emperor Showa on April 29th every year of the Showa era. Okay, well, interesting. I never knew that. So yeah, there's all public holidays of Japan. Then we have a month in a glance. Per month we have all these columns and all the days. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use this for. And then it starts with December 2022 with a month overview, and then continues on for the rest of the year of 2023. So that's pretty nice. I can use this for overview of my month planning and just add on all kinds of important days that I can see immediately what I have to do that month. What do I have here? Ocean no Hi. Umi no Hi. It means day of the sea, day of the ocean. Nice. So they also add public holidays in here as well. That's interesting. Yama no Hi, I think, which means day of the mountain. I really like this. Okay, moving on. And they also have this overview for 2024 for January and February, March. Yeah, so until March 2024 you can still add on some appointments or planning subjects. That's very nice. So before you buy a new Hobonichi or other planner, you still can add on new things in the new year. And then we start out with November 2022, the 28th, and we have the whole month of December in here. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was going to start from January, so this is nice. I can use this planners from 28th of November. And what I also love, you have like the moon calendar in here. So yeah, the lunar calendar, you can see what kind of moon you have that day, which is also interesting if you want to know that. I like to know that. And then you have also all kinds of quotes at the end of the week. It would be nice to read and good for my Japanese learning. Then I can see if I can read it, small text per week. So yeah, I think that's great. That's for this reason I want the Japanese edition. Then I can read new words and learn new words. So we go to the end of the planner. As you can see, it goes on until we have here November. So it goes on until December the 31st. So the whole year, and then you need to buy a new one and start with January. And then we have space for note taking. And this is some abbreviations that you can learn. Abbreviations? Yeah, I think that's called that way. I'm not really going to use that. And in here you can make your own index of how you're going to split up the pages, but I'm also not going really to use that because I'm very chaotic with pages. I'm not going to use it in a very organized way, I think. I just like to have a lot of space for note taking. You have a lot of space for that, as you can see. So all of this are blank pages for note taking. Note taking is all with this like square paper with small squares, which I like the most to have. And then at the end we have some information that you can use, like a small ruler that you can use to measure things. This is in centimeters, but there are also, I think, some I don't know, things that you can fill out for yourself. How long is your arm, your foot, and then measure it like that. I'm also not going to use this, but it's fun to have, I think. And then my 100 list. So as I understand, my 100 list you can use for all kinds of things that you want to do. So 100 books that you want to read. They have given an example for 100 books that you want to read, or other themes that you want to choose, maybe 100 movies that you want to watch, or something else, 100 things that you want to do in 2023. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm going to use that for my books or maybe for something else. I will think about it. I think I'm going to use it for books. So 100 books that I want to read. But that's a lot. I still struggle to read 50 books a year. So yeah, we shall see. And the next page are 24 things. I don't know what this means. Let me look it up. Oh yeah. Seki. 24 divisions of the solar year. 24 terms used to denote the changing of the seasons. Okay, I have no idea what I can do with this, but it sounds pretty interesting. So I will just try to translate it and see what it all entails. It's interesting to figure out. And then we have Watashi no suki na mono. Okay, so here we have a list of things that we like. So that I would consider my favorite. So favorite book, favorite music, favorite movie. I don't know this one. Turby. I think it's favorite TV show. Suppo Tsuchimu. Suppo to team. Favorite sports team. Okay, I always find it difficult to read in katakana. Favorite YouTuber. I don't know this one. And so you can favorite color. I will try to fill this out in Japanese. I think that would be nice to answer all these questions in Japanese. Hiragana, so favorite hiragana. Okay, that's an interesting one. I think my favorite hiragana would be you, because it looks a lot of us. It's almost similar to the Russian U letter, which I like. Favorite station, I think in Japan. Yeah, it's favorite station in Japan. I have visited some stations. I think my favorite would be, if we're talking about metro stations, then Akihabara. Favorite, I think, writer, which would be Stephen King. So favorite Breakfast. Favorite breakfast. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know what my favorite breakfast would be. Certainly coffee. I cannot start my day without coffee. So favorite breakfast would be coffee with something. The rest doesn't really matter as long as there is coffee. Yeah, so that's interesting. So all your favorite things. I will fill this out in Japanese. Then we have もっと楽しむために I have no idea. I think well, this would be a very good reading practice because I have no idea if I have to read it very quickly. It would be difficult to translate, but I will try to read this. And then we have more no toki no. No idea what this is. I think this is the I guess this is the emergency page. So what to do when there's an emergency with me, so who to call, or I really have no idea what this page is for. And then we have these pages, which is also what would this be? Oh, I think I know what this is. This is the Japanese yeah, like the era, like you have the Showa era, the Meiji era, things like that. I think this is the Meiji era. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is like the history eras that you have in Japan. And in 2019, a new era started. So yeah, that's what it is. And in here we have the measurements in meters, inch, feet, and miles. So yeah, I probably won't even use this, but maybe someday I will need to use it, but most of the time I don't use this kind of things. So I think this is the list to write down address information from some people. So you have the fax number, email, and name of the person. So yeah, that could be efficient. This is the yeah, I think the last pages. And you have like this small thing that you can add to your journal, like this, or at the beginning of your journal. Let me see what would be nice. Maybe somewhere here, and you can add up cards in it and things like that. So that's the whole journal. Like I said, I really like the fact that I ordered it in Japanese. Then I can try to figure out what it says in here and learn some new words and practice my reading in Japanese. As you can see, it's still very rusty because I'm still at the beginner upper intermediate stage. But yeah, that would be a nice challenge. So let me put on the cover. Okay. So this is how it's going to look. Yeah, I think this will be fine. So yeah, it looks even better with the cover on. As you can see, the cover is quite colorful, and also it would be good for protection for the journal if I spill something. So when you choose to buy a cover as well, you get these side pockets in the cover in the beginning and also at the end of the journal. You have these covers, this side pocket, so you don't really need this one, but you can add it as well if you need more. And you also have this, so like this flappy thing, and also in the beginning like this, but it doesn't really have any use. I don't know why it's incorporated in here like this. So the only thing that you could do with it is like put it if you're put it here and just use it as like bookmark thing. But I don't know, it's just not very handy. So one of the YouTubers that I like to watch is Seaweed Kisses, I think. I will put her channel down below in the descriptions, and she came with an awesome idea of putting this kind of how does it go? So self-adhesive hook and loop rounds. I don't know how it should be called otherwise. I will show you what it means. I thought this was a very smart idea, so then you can use this flappy things better. So in here we have this. So I would like to use it like this, I think. And then I need the other side, which will stick, which I will stick to here. Like, as you can see, it's not the best quality, but we do have ourselves an option to close the journal like this. So I think that's a great idea. And yeah, that's all for this video about the journal. As you can see, it's not that much bigger, just a little bit bigger. So far so good, I think, because I don't like too big of journals, because I want to take it everywhere with me, to work, to school, and then if it's too big, it only will take up much space and then it's very heavy. So I like this format of journal. So yeah, it's not much bigger than this one, but it has much more note-taking space. It has much more fun information. It's in Japanese, so yeah, I'm already really loving this journal. So far, I think this is the best journal that I have bought. Before, I have used Moleskine journals, all kinds of journals, daily, weekly journals from Moleskine, but the daily ones are too heavy and too thick to take it with you. So I'm liking this format, and then Hobonichi is the best choice, I think. And I thought I was going to use this journal for a little bit longer, because I thought this one would start in January, but it starts on the end of November, so I can put in all the information that I have put in here so far in my new journal. So my work planning, I have a symposium coming up, yeah, and all my to-do list, I can just write it down here now. So I will be doing that. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you soon with another video. I think my next video is going to be about my reading journal, because I just finished my reading journal and I'm starting a new one, and I just also am going to do a flip through and just showing you how I've been using the reading journal. So I hope you will like that, and then I think the other videos are going to be about books, and hopefully again about language learning. I want to take my time to make YouTube videos again. It's still a very busy time with my school and work, and yeah, some other things. However, I always enjoy doing YouTube, so yeah. So I hope you will see more of me. Thank you for watching, and until next time.